MAPE, Music and Arts for Quarter 3, Week 5, Day 1, Matatag Curriculum. For the competency, determine cultural identity based on the concepts, processes, and practices in the music, theater, dance, and art of their respective provinces. Objectives: identify the elements in the folktale that reflect Kalinga culture. Explain how these cultural characteristics contribute to the overall story and setting. Analyze how the music, theater, dance, and visual art used in Fugtong reflect aspects of Kalinga culture. And determine how these art forms can be used to share and preserve cultural heritage. For the content, we have properties of sound, theatrical, dance, and visual elements, legends, and folklore of the province. For the integration, we have sustainable cities and communities, protect cultural and natural heritage, culture identity. Watch the YouTube video NCCA Opens Dio 2022 Indigenous Peoples Month with Dance from Kalinga Tribe in Northern Luzon from the channel of Arlo Custodio. Let's have Activity 1. Directions: follow along and perform the basic steps of the Kalinga cultural dance. Answer the following questions. Enumerate the musical instrument used in the video. Describe the costumes, accessories of the ladies and men. Describe the picture. Answer the following questions based from the picture. What traditional clothing and accessories are commonly worn by Kalinga ladies? And how do these reflect their cultural identity? The traditional clothing of the Kalinga people reflects their history, beliefs, way of life, and rich cultural heritage. The colorful fabrics, intricate embroidery, and unique designs make Kalinga clothing a work of art and a source of pride for the Kalinga people. For the Unlocking Content Area vocabulary, this lesson is composed of Kalinga words or terms, especially costume-related terms, that are expected to be unlocked for a better understanding. Here are the different costume-related terms. Take a look at the picture for bases. First is the lisdis. It is a headpiece. Next is still the lisdis. It is a choker. Silup ang anga. It is a blouse. Pilaked, it is a crossbands. Next is kain, wrap around skirt. Tilali, wristbands. Let's talk about Kalinga culture. Week 5, Day 2. Answer the following questions. Number 1. What emotions or stories do you think the Kalinga cultural dance conveys? And how does this deepen your understanding of their culture? Very good. The Kalinga cultural dance conveys emotions of pride, unity, and celebration, deepening our understanding of their cultural heritage and values. How can participating in the Kalinga cultural dance promote respect and appreciation for indigenous traditions? You're right. Participating in the Kalinga cultural dance promotes respect and appreciation by allowing people to experience and connect with indigenous traditions firsthand. Watch this explainer video titled Fugtong, a Kalinga folktale, where the play's creator discusses the importance of preserving folklore through stage play or performances. Watch it from the channel of Theatrical, titled Fugtong, a Kalinga folktale. Let's have activity number 2. Elements of folktale. Characters. Folktales feature various characters, including humans, animals, and imaginary beings. These characters often possess magical abilities or unique traits. Identify the characters of the folktale. Characters. The characters of the folktale Fugtong, a Kalinga folktale, include Fugtong, a brave hero, and various magical beings such as gods or spirits who help or challenge him throughout his journey. Next is setting. The setting can be a fantastical world, a historical context, or a blend of both. Folktales transport listeners to different realms, from enchanted forests to distant kingdoms. Identify the setting of the folktale. Setting. The setting takes place in the lush, mountainous regions of Kalinga, blending both real and fantastical elements where the story unfolds, highlighting nature and the supernatural world. Plot. Folktales typically follow a simple and straightforward plot. They may involve quests, challenges, or transformations. Some folktales explain natural phenomena or the origins of things. Identify the plot of the folktale. You're right, plot. The plot revolves around Fugtong's quest to save his village, overcoming numerous trials and challenges, including facing magical beings and discovering hidden truths. Themes. Folktales convey universal themes and life lessons. Good versus evil, bravery, kindness, and perseverance are common themes found in these stories. Identify the themes of the folktale. You're right. Themes. The themes of the folktale include bravery, sacrifice, and the battle between good and evil, as well as the importance of protecting one's community and culture. Entertainment and instruction. Folktales aim to entertain while also instructing the audience. They were originally meant for adults and children, covering a wide range of topics. Identify the entertainment and instruction of the folktale. The message of the folktale Fugtong. Through courage and perseverance, individuals can protect their community, overcome challenges, and preserve their traditions. Activity number 3. Cultural mapping through concept mapping. Objectives: at the end of this activity, the pupils will be able to identify their culture based on the concepts, processes, and practices of music, theater, dance, and art of their respective provinces. Materials needed: activity sheet, pen, television, and microphone if possible. Instructions: using the graphic organizer, identify the music, theater, dance, and visual arts components observed in the folktale. Here is the graphic organizer to be completed. Let us now answer. Here are the possible answers. For music, the group used different instruments, mainly bamboo, to provide earthy sounds and gongs for suspense effects. Vocal music is also present. Next, for theater, the group employed creative practices typical of community theater, such as striking bamboo slats for manipulating lights to stimulate thunderstorms, and even burning paper to evoke jungle mist. Next is dance. The group selected steps that can personify the character of the story, and steps that convey narration. Next one is the visual arts. The group adopted a background inspired by the Kalinga community. Costumes, the traditional clothing of Kalinga men, include a bahag, a loincloth made from woven fabric or animal hide, and a turban or headscarf. For week 6, day 1. Activity number 4. Kalinga Arts through differentiated activities. Objective: at the end of this activity, the pupils will be able to apply their knowledge of the concepts, processes, and practices of music, theater, dance, and art of their respective provinces. Materials needed depends on the assigned task. Instructions: the class will be divided into 4 groups, each assigned a specific task. For Group 1, music, use body percussion, clapping, stomping, etc., or classroom instruments to produce a similar sound in the Fugtong. Group 2, theater, retell a key scene from the Fugtong story using expressive voices and movement. For Group 3, visual arts, sketch costume designs for the characters in the story. They can use their knowledge of Kalinga visual arts to incorporate traditional patterns, colors, and materials into their designs. Next is Group 4, dance. Imitate steps observed in the play. The steps should narrate a story. After each presentation, briefly discuss the group's interpretation and how it connects to Kalinga arts and culture. Here is the rubrics. For the indicator, we have process, teamwork and collaboration, resourcefulness. For product, we have accuracy or similarity, and creativity.